Hi, I'm Lisa Rangel with Chameleon Resumes, the premier executive resume writing company, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today, we're going to talk about the only way that you can find jobs that are not posted. Now, I know this is a controversial topic, but I've been hired this way 3 times in my life, and where their job isn't posted, and when someone meets me, the job then gets designed around me based on the opportunity or challenges that they have before them and how I've communicated I can either help them capitalize on the opportunity or help them fix the problem that they have before them. So now we teach clients how to do this, but it's not for everyone. It's not a magic solution that everyone can do. But I'm going to tell you, there is only one way that this can happen for you, and it's by networking. I want you to think about it. There's basically like every way of finding a job falls under 3 buckets. One is networking, right? Talking to corporate alumni, college alumni, people you know, people you don't know, people at target companies, people tangentially related to your target companies, going to conferences, professional associations. I mean, I can go on and on, right? People, again, your immediate first degree connections, and then second, third, fourth, fifth, go on and on and on. Networking your face off is definitely a predominant way that most people find work. Some sources of hire studies say it's about 60 to 65% of hires. You can network your way into third-party recruiters. You can network your way into a lot of different things, but networking is category one. Category two is job postings, right? Whether it's company websites, LinkedIn, Indeed, aggregator sites, finding job postings and submitting it is obviously another way of looking. And then the third bucket is through third-party recruiters, which counts typically for about 10 to 15% of hires. And some say about 20 to 25% of hires is about the job boards. And depending on the sources of hire study, you may find different people depending on who paid for the sources of hire study. You may get different skewed results, but I literally talk to probably about anywhere from 15 to 20 executives a week. And when I ask them to go through their background and tell me how they found each job, most of them fall into those parameters of percentages in terms of how they found their last jobs. So anyway, that's all to say that if a job is posted, it's already defined, right? And if a job is with a third-party recruiter, it's already defined. So for you to find a job that's not posted, you have to network. You have to meet people. There's probably a need for most people who watch this. There's probably a need for what you do in most companies. But nobody's going to go through the effort in this market right now to put themselves out on a limb to say, I need this job. I need it to be budgeted. I need it, have a salary allocated towards it. I need it to be, listed and defined and going through all the different approval processes to get it done, and then have the resources dedicated to finding the person. Unless you really need that person, nobody's going to go through that effort and put their political capital on the line in case it doesn't work, or it's the wrong person, or it turns out it wasn't as needed as you once thought, right? So everybody's doing a little more with less nowadays, whether you like it or not. However, that need is still there, right? That need for what you do that's undefined is still there. So then they meet you and they go, that thing we've been always thinking about, we should have you do it. Now that we know your skills, we know what you can do, we know your accomplishments, we know the outcomes you've brought to the table, we need that done here. We need you to do that to fix our problem or capitalize on an opportunity. And that begins the process of having a job defined around you that is unpublished initially. So it happens. People tell me they've been in the room when that happens. Is it the way everybody gets hired? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it happens. And every time I talk to an executive, they tell me that's either happened to them or they've been in the room when it happened. So, and I can tell you it happened to me 3 times, at least that I've been hired that way. And I've been in the room other times when I was part of the discussion of it happening. So networking is how you find that. The only way. That's it. So if you need help networking, I want you to go to joblandingbundle.com. That's where I'm going to show you how to network in a very cost-effective way. So go to joblandingbundle.com and you can learn how to network better and find the job that's going to make you happy, learn about mistakes that you're making so you can stop making them, and finally get what you want. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at lr@chameleonresumes.com or comment below or DM me. I do my best to read and reply to every comment, email, and DM. Like the video if you like it. If you know someone who can benefit from this, who's been struggling with their search, feel free to forward it on to them and share it. And don't forget to subscribe to my LinkedIn page and or my YouTube channel, so this way you do not miss next week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you next week. Take good care.